Hey everybody, it's Tyler from Streamer Growth School. Today I'm talking all about how to talk while you're streaming, because I get it. Not all of you guys have the gift of gab. Not all of you guys can just ramble and just think up stories and conversations while you're streaming. It can be really difficult, especially if there's not very many people in chat actually chatting, or maybe there's just one person and they're not chatting and you're just like, what do I do? I know I need to talk, but I just don't know what to talk about. Well, here's a few tips. One of the easy things you can do is just comment while you're playing the game. So if you're playing a shooter, you could be saying, oh, there's probably some people over there and I need to go get some ammo. Looks like I need to heal. The circle's coming in, or I've only got half health, or I really need this item. Just continuously just kind of comment over the game what you're doing and what you're thinking. It's almost like pulling out your internal monologue and just spitting it out of your mouth. You know, if you're playing some game, you're just constantly saying, hey, here's what I'm doing right now, and here's what I'm going to do next, just so that there's something being said. You want to fill most of the dead air. Now, it's okay to be quiet sometimes, but you really want to limit it. If you're going minute or minutes on end without saying anything, that's not good. You should be talking. Another thing you can do is use a random question generator. I've actually created one for streamers. It's got questions in there for you to be able to read them off and answer them. So at any point in time, you have a question where you can look at it and it says, what's your favorite food? Who is your favorite actress? Whatever, there's like a whole bunch of different questions on there. Some of them are a little bit more absurd, like if you could rename your dad, what would you name him? Some real goofy stuff to get you talking. And the beauty of this resource is two things. One, it's completely free. I want to help you guys out. And two, you can actually set it so it automatically changes every 3, 5, or 10 minutes. This way you don't need to go over to another screen. You can just kind of focus on your game and occasionally glance over. There's the new question and you can just go from there. You could also even set it as a little overlay if you want, so it's actually on your stream so your viewers know what the question is as well. Hope that really helps you guys out. The link is right below. Another way to keep talking is by asking open-ended questions of your viewers. If you just ask, how's it going? It's really easy for anyone, whether it's one of your viewers or even real life, for them to just say, oh, it's good, or it's all right, and that's it. But you need to ask open-ended questions where they got to paint you a picture. They got to tell you a story, say things. Hey, what did you make for breakfast this morning? And was it good? Right? Or what did you do exactly yesterday at 5:35 p.m.? Or what do you guys think about Miracle Whip? These big questions there where you can't just say yes, no, or good, bad, but it actually gets the chat talking. And if they're talking, then you can just rebound off of that and just feed into the conversation. If you're having a hard time talking, one of the things you can do is actually just get a little notepad and before your stream, write down like 3 to 5 different talking points, things that you want to talk about on the stream. It could be a story. It could be something that happened in your day. It could be an opinion you had. Recently I watched The Last Dance. It's the Michael Jordan documentary on Netflix. And so I'd write down Last Dance. And during my stream, I would talk about the Last Dance documentary and how I'm not a huge sports fan, but I love that, documentary on Netflix. It was incredible. And here's my thoughts about Michael Jordan. Or, maybe something happened to you this morning and you had a weird interaction with the mailman, right? You accidentally bumped heads. I don't know what happened in your day, but write that down and say, oh, something weird happened. I walked out of the house and I literally headbutt my mailman. I don't know what it is, right? But write 3 to 5 different things down. And then if there's ever a dead spot in the chat and you're not sure what to talk about, you can just kind of glance down. You look at your little notepad. There you go. You got your topic. Run with it. The last thing I would recommend, and I say recommend, but I'm actually kind of hesitant on this one, is jump into a Discord channel with a few other people. That way you've got somebody that you can talk with while you're streaming. One of the beautiful things about my own channel is I'm a co-streamer, so I've, for the most part, always got my partner there, somebody to talk with and kind of bounce ideas off and keep the conversation going. But I understand not everybody has that. By jumping into a Discord, you can easily keep a conversation going with the people in there, and they can bring up fresh topics or new stories, and you'll constantly have something to talk about. But here's why I'm going to give a little warning on this one, and I say recommend, but be a little bit hesitant. If you choose that option, but make sure not to neglect chat. Too often, people jump into a Discord to play games on stream with others, and they forget about chat. Chat becomes like the third wheel. You don't want to third wheel the chat and make them feel awkward, or maybe not awkward, but just kind of like ignored. You constantly need to focus on your viewers, the people who are spending time in your chat. If they say something, you need to be bringing them into the conversation. You need to be engaging with them. So even if you're in a Discord, you could be talking with the people in your Discord, but you need to be pulling chat into that conversation. It can't just be you in the Discord group and chat over here. You need to bring them in. So there's a few things that you could do if you struggle talking while streaming. I know it can be hard at times, but I'm hoping that these tips and this free random question generator resource helps you out, keeps you talking, fills the dead air to make your chat more exciting, more engaging, and brings in new viewers. Hope this helps. As always, if you enjoyed this content, please subscribe to the channel. I also have a podcast where once a week I interview streamers of all sizes, small streamers, large streamers, Twitch affiliates, non-Twitch affiliates, Twitch partners, the whole deal. And it's been incredible to hear their journey and also glean some tips, advice, and strategies from them on how to grow your channel. Check that out over at streamergrowschool.com/podcast. All right, adios.